Well, good evening. Welcome to Grosvenor Vale, home of Wealdstone Football Club, and the WFC TV production of tonight's Vanarama National League game between Wealdstone and Woking. And we're just having a minute's silence for the NHS workers and for those who've lost their lives during this awful pandemic that's hit football and hit the whole of society. Well, there we go, an impeccable minute's silence observed by both players and those officials in the stadium this evening. I'm going to run through the Wealdstone team. In goal, Harry Eisted. Daniel Bowery starts in defence along with Jerome Akimo and Jack Corley. Jacob Mendy with thinking would be left wing back. Ashley Charles in midfield. Riley J. Harbottle also in defence, the new loan signing for the Stones from Nottingham Forest. Michael Phillips in midfield, Connor Smith in midfield, and playing up front, alas, many people have clamoured for this, the dream pairing of Ross Lafayette and Danny Parish. On the bench for Woking is Martin Tyler, and today it's Wealdstone Woking, and it's live!
Yeah, very unconventional kick-off there with 5 or 6 of them rushing down the left-hand side. So we'll see what shape they form up in a few moments' time.
Yeah, Woking on the front foot, but Michael Phillips taking possession for the Stones. Sorry about that little homage to Martin Tyler. It's more like fromage, actually, wasn't it? A bit cheesy. But Wealdstone have a free kick now. Slide to the left of the box. Ashley Charles is going to deliver, and Wealdstone have got their big guns up there. Jack Corley. And also Riley Harbottle is up there as well. The new man from Nottingham Forest who had a splendid debut on Saturday.
He's certainly a presence in there at the back. He's got a little bit more height that we can use to our advantage.
It's going towards Harbottle and Corley, but headed away well by the Cards, and then Jacob Mendy, and that's fallen nicely for a good effort from Jack Corley. He's not known for his goals from the edge of the box. Headed goals, yes, but he measured that pretty neatly.
An excellent opportunity. I think it was well executed from Jack Corley. Unfortunately, just over the bar, but he knew what he was trying to do. He's got a very good left foot, Jack Corley, and yeah, very unlucky not to put that in the top bins there. But a good start from the Stones.
I think Jacob Mendy will be claiming an assist for that one. Do you think?
He will, yeah.
With his scuff shot.
Scuffed his shot a little. That they all count.
And here's Cooper. He was wafted in a whole number of dangerous free kicks this season. That's another decent one towards the back stick, and appeared to come off the arm of Jack Corley, and that's a huge protest from the Woking players. Certainly came off Corley's upper arm, and the referee has waved away the protest and given a corner.
I think many Woking fans will probably see this team have slightly underachieved this season.
Good ball again, and there's a chance at the back stick, and a header into the arms of goalkeeper Craig Ross from Jack Corley, and really that was an excellent chance. Charlie Cooper going to swing the ball in with his wand of a right foot, and Stone's keeping a very high line on the edge of the box, and there it comes towards Gehring, and there's a great header, tipped over. In fact, it was Dolby who got his head to it. Decent connection, and there's 1 minute of added time, which will be stretching that now. We're pretty much coming up to that. Maybe Woking can take advantage with this last corner of the first half. And it's Cooper playing it towards the edge of the 6-yard box. Good claim by Harry Eisted. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And that summed up really the feisty nature of this first half. It's been a pretty competitive game, Paul, would you say?
It has been very competitive, enjoyable for 0-0. Just both teams lack that cutting edge, don't they, to try and create a chance.
Yeah, Lafayette, whose match has lasted 46 minutes. A very early substitution. Makes you wonder why they didn't change these players at half time, but I suppose maybe they're saying if Lafayette had the sufficient mobility. But he's coming off for Denner Lewis. He's got a bit of a point to prove. He's not had a great season. He had a tremendous season last year, one of the key players in the National League South, but he's blown really hot and cold.
He certainly has. He's shown a few flashes of brilliance with a couple of individual goals, but on the whole he has been very disappointing. hopefully he's going to look like he's going to play through the middle with Danny Parish and see whether he can use his pace and trickery through that centre forward berth to see whether he can get any goals for us tonight.
Michael Phillips and now Barry playing the ball in. There's a good header just wide of the post. Well, he got up really well there. Did Denon Lewis. Snap header wide of the post. And that's probably Wealdstone's best attempt of the game so far.
That was excellent. Good driving run by Phillips, playing it out wide.
Yeah, Dan Barry with the ball in, and he rose really well there. For a minute, it looked as though it was going to get inside Craig Ross's left-hand post. And Woking seemed to switch both wingers here.
Yeah, we have Matty Jarvis on our side again, going
he's
down
come,
the
he's
hill
come
to
the
the Buller.
right, hasn't he? And,
He has.
Malachi Napa has gone to the other side. Here's a good ball releasing Danny Parish with a chance at an angle, but way over the top. Sorry, it's Denon Lewis, in fact, way over the top. Well, they're the sort of chances he was snapping up last season, even from that ridiculous angle. And there's the ever-lively Casey. Corley did, Harbottle rather, did well for a moment, but it's Woking still in possession, and Corley clears up. And Diarra with the head, and Corley again. Two men who love heading the ball. And a late challenge by Connor Smith that's probably going to bring a booking, I would expect. Late challenge on Dempsey by Connor Smith, and not for the first time this season. He has his name taken. He's only just come back from a spell of suspension through an accumulation of bookings. But he's an important player for Wealdstone in central midfield.
He's been the best player. He's been the best player, the most consistent player the Stones have had. We certainly have missed him when he's not been in that midfield.
Yeah, he's been the glue, hasn't he, for many of these games?
He's an organiser. He's vocal. He drives players forward. He gets involved in tackles. He tries to make the play. All round, he's been a real great addition to the National
Casey
League
looking
team.
A decent header on by Gehring, and the Wealdstone have defended it really well, and a snap effort from range by Cooper. Carries about 2 foot over the crossbar in front of the ever more impressive Hollywell end. Looking a bit more lively.
Yeah, using their right hand side here quite effectively.
Yeah, good throw from Block. And Kretschmar, there's a decent cross and a shot on the turn from Napa. But Ashley Charles with a decent ball, and Denon Lewis is going to keep control here. Wealdstone have got nobody in the box. Big ask here for Denon Lewis, who comes in on his right foot. Hits it low and into the... Oh, I thought it crept past the hand of Craig Ross.
Napa and Hodges seem very similar in stature.
They are, yeah, in many ways.
So it probably could be a straight swap for the Woking forward line. Hodges has come over here onto the right-hand side, but we'll see how he settles once this free kick's taken. A very diminutive figure, isn't he, Hodges? So it could cause a different problem for Wealdstone.
Decent player, though, clever player. And there's Musa Diarra trying to get on the end of this. And he's got the flick on, and here's a chance for Dolby. And in fact, I think it's Hodges, who got his toe in the end. So you can play, Fasamadi can play through the middle, he can play on the left flank or the right flank, and it looks to me as though he's going to be a straight swap for Jacob Mendy, playing up the left side here. And he's a very exciting player by all accounts.
Yeah, real good prospect. Hungerford, one of the smaller teams in the National League South with small budgets and fan base, really were punching above their weight last season and produced some really good plays and good performances, and hopefully
here's Jonty
he's one of
Smith
them.
playing the ball with a chance for Woking on the break, and shot parried by the keeper. And it's cleared by the foot of Jerome Akimo.
Yeah, Jerome Akimo reacted well there off the punch of Eisted to get away from the...
Bit of a half chance.
I think so, yeah.
Smith played it inside. In fact, it's Hodges, I think, wasn't it? At the shot.
Jonty Smith was following in, and Jerome's dealt with that well.
He saved the day there, did the skipper for Wealdstone. And it's going to be a long throw into the box. Gehring's up there, Diarra's up there. All the big fellas are up there, but it's going to be Akimo getting his touch. Not the header he wanted, and the ball's dropped loose in the area. But Harry Eisted, he's scampered out a long way, and the ball is unguarded, and here's a good chance, and it's put in the net. We've got a goal in the 86th minute, and I think it's Musa Diarra.
Yeah, bundled in by Diarra at the back post.
Harry Eisted, rather ill-conceived chase out of his area. The ball played into the box, and it was Diarra got the touch in the end. He's been a big player, hasn't he? Literally, in so many ways, really, for Woking. Excellent defensive work by Moussa Diarra, and then, of course, scoring the crucial goal here.
That's right, yeah. Diarra and Guerin have been very impressive in that back four.
Not exactly a long ranger from Moussa Diarra, the goal. It's almost on the goal line. Here's Stones through their skipper, Jerome Akimo, playing it towards the edge of the box and well defended by Cooper. And it's going to stay in for Paul Hodges. Final action of the game, Grosvenor Vale. Wealdstone fall to another single goal defeat as they did against Notts County. Disappointed with that one, Paul?
Yeah, disappointing. I mean, there was a lot of endeavour shown, and it's a good response from Saturday when the Stones went down 4-0 without really a whimper. They got to take heart from the performance they put in. We tried a 3-5-2 and it seemed to work, and they adapted to 4-3-3. So on the whole, they've got to be pleased with the performance they saw. And if we can try and create more in the next few games, I'm sure a win, a draw, and some goals will come.